What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're checking out the 2026 Cadillac Vistiq. This one is a premium luxury finished off in Argent Silver with an MSRP around $94,000. Let's get right into Cadillac's kind of middle-sized three-row SUV, see what this thing has to offer. For some of the specifications on the 2026 Cadillac Vistiq, this has 615 horsepower with 650 pound-feet of torque, has a max range at 305 miles, 0 to 60 time is 3.7 seconds, and max towing capacity is even 5,000 pounds. The overall length is 205.6 inches with a wheelbase at 122. Width is 86.7 and height is 71 inches, and then ground clearance is 7.3 inches. Moving on to the styling with this 2026 Cadillac Vistiq, this is a really luxurious focused SUV with a bold style all around. You're gonna see these nice running lights up above for your turn signal. We got a nice animation. And then we have the silver trim all up above. And then for the grille, it's not really a grille, more of a trim design, and all those stripes will actually light up along with the Cadillac badge right in the center. We have a forward-facing camera, functional grille openings down below for cooling, and then there's parking sensors all throughout it. And then for the headlights on the far right side, you have all those multiple LEDs with the running light throughout it, so it definitely looks really, really cool. But I love the styling overall. It has a great road presence. Up on the hood, you have some nice clean lines throughout it, fading towards that windshield. And then wrapping around the side, you can see the gloss black trim cutting into these fender arches. This one's gonna get a nice set of 23-inch wheels finished in this brushed aluminum color. And then you can see the sharp body lines throughout the front fender with a Cadillac logo and that nice chrome trim. Up above, you're gonna get black on the mirror caps with a turn signal as well as the integrated camera. And then down below, we have more of the gloss black trim and the chrome trim as well. Up above, you can see chrome trim throughout the windows with all gloss black accents. And I like the door handles as well. They have this nice flush mounted design with ambient lighting. They'll pop outwards as you approach the vehicle. Up above, we have massive panoramic sunroofs up there with these silver roof rails. And then this rear window has a nice graphic etched into it. So a really nice design there, just giving it kind of that Cadillac vibe. And then for the overall side profile, so this is more of in between the Escalade IQ and then the Lyriq. So this is kind of right in the middle, but still being a three-row. At the side, you really do see the Rolls-Royce Cullinan in this. So I see a lot of that style, which makes this look even more elegant and classy. You got that nice trim piece up above with some body color, and then there's LED lighting all up above with an integrated spoiler as well. There's more of the shiny silver and gloss black trim, and then a nice design throughout all the LED taillights. So really cool lighting throughout this car, definitely stands out quite a lot. We have that Cadillac logo in the center, which will also light up. Backup camera, nice sharp lines all throughout it, and then more of the gloss black in the rear bumper, parking sensors, and then some more trim. So it really comes together well. I like the style, cannot complain at all. For the key fob, just your typical Cadillac key fob as expected. We have remote start, and then if we go ahead and lock the car, you can either just go up close to it or tap the unlock button and the door handles pop out. We can pull it, it'll take a split second, and then they will electronically open up. Now for the interior, this one's gonna get the phantom blue leather, which looks really cool, and then we have a ton of different materials all throughout it. Taking a look at the door panel, you have this nice soft black leather design, and then I love the wood trim with the silver accents all throughout it, as well as ambient lighting. We have your heated and ventilated seats, memory seating. This will adjust some of the controls, massage functions, more controls for the seats. We have the shiny silver, the brushed aluminum accent, as well as that fabric look, and then more of the phantom blue leather for the armrest. Got a small grab handle, a neat design for that release handle, and then your simple mirror and window controls. We have more of this aluminum colored mesh around the speakers. You're gonna see a 23 speaker AKG audio system. And we also have more of the blue all throughout the side with the white piping and stitching. Nice perforations throughout it with a really cool design. And then there's even the speakers up in the headrest. Got that massive panoramic roof and then a 2-spoke steering wheel with some more of this silver trim all throughout it. Leather on the airbag cover and then the gloss black accents. And then now inside the 2026 Cadillac Vistiq, keep my foot on the brake. That's all you need to do and it will fire up. Got the 33-inch screen roaring to life. You can also see the Super Cruise lighting up on that steering wheel. For the steering wheel, we have that Cadillac badge in the center. Controls on the left side for cruise control, Super Cruise, heated steering wheel, and then turning on the V mode, which is basically all the power. And on the right side, we have some audio controls and screen controls as well. For the right stalk, you're going to get your drive select, and then on the left stalk, of course, turn signals as well as windshield wipers. Now for the screen, it has a nice look overall with this massive curved 33-inch display. It has a really nice design throughout the interior. I think Cadillac did it very well as far as just integrating a massive screen. But you're going to get your speedometer right in the center along with your charge indication. And then over on this left side, you can actually configure quite a few things. If I tap the energy icon, you can change how that's going to look. You have map, you have the assistance you can view. So it's a nice touch. Just the design is a little bit different depending on how you want it. And then over on the right side here, if we go into the home screen and go under your drive modes, you can actually also adjust it. So I go into the sport mode, you can see how that changes a little bit. Snow nice, back to the normal one. So pretty cool design with all that. Over on the far right side, we have our parking brake. We also have the suspension, the liftgate, interior lighting, some more blue accents, some gray trim, nice design for the air vent. Then you can see some more of the controls on the screen. We also have the night vision as well. That'll pop up. And then with that screen up, you can get a pretty cool idea of what's in front of you, which of course will look really nice at the nighttime. So we can go and do a couple other things, more settings you can view, heads-up display you can adjust, headlight controls, lane. So overall, pretty nice setup. Definitely a cool design overall. And then up above, you're gonna get more of those materials. You have some more of the black and silver trim for the heads-up display bezel, and then blue leather all across the dashboard. For the passenger side, you have these two really large vents with some nice controls to them, and then more of all these different materials all throughout the dashboard. Now for the screen, you also have your one pedal driving, and then of course you can toggle between all the drive modes, and it will adjust everything in the car. So if you go under My Mode as well, you can further adjust what you'd like to see. And then for the home screen, you have all these different tiles, all your simple apps, which is very easy. The camera system will pop up as well. You can play with that and get all those extra views. Scrolling to the right, you have a few more things, Google integration as well. And then this icon, you can adjust that. You have audio control, full screen nav, some charging information as well. And then right here is actually how you open your glove box. So you have to use the touchscreen button, which is a little interesting. Got a nice glove box on the right side, and there is some simple information on the far right corner. And then for the drive select, putting my foot on the brake, pulling this up, that puts us into reverse with all the cameras activating. And then we have our P button for park. Underneath that, we have one of your massive air vents for the driver with a really nice integration. And then down below, we have our climate control screen, which I've actually really enjoyed using. It's a pretty nice design with the way everything is laid out. We have touchscreen controls for temperature and fan speed as well. You can sync everything. So once I sync that, it'll sync with the driver. So I have the driver and passenger that I can configure. I can go under the second row, make all their adjustments, as well as the third row. So I really like that. You also have more controls for all the different zones. You can then go into here for your heated and ventilated seating, the steering wheel. You can play with your massages, different designs right there, and then different positions for bolsters and things like that. So I like that screen setup. It works really well, looks nice in this car as well. And then down below, you're going to see extra plugs, wireless phone charging, and storage. This nice looking mesh design all throughout the center. There's a volume control and then a full rotary dial with shortcuts all around the center. We have two cup holders on the right side as well with this cool bezel and then just some plastic looking aluminum trim. And then you have a nice armrest as well, finished in the blue leather. Opening that up, you have a pretty large space in here. And then what's very cool is the storage right here with this wood trim. Easy to put your key and your phone, which I've quite liked a lot. One last look at the seats, really nice materials all throughout it. Just really fancy looking car, especially in this specification. Got that massive sunroof up there, and then controls for the glass. You have the dome lights, OnStar, and then an integrated camera system throughout the mirror with garage door buttons underneath. And then moving on to the rear seat space, I can just grab the door handle, open it up, and we can check out the second row. So you're gonna get all the same materials throughout it. You have the black and blue leather throughout it, the wood, the mesh, the silver, the different color silver, as well as the gloss black and the same release handle. And then for these seats, we have mostly manual controls. You're gonna have the recline lever. You have this one as well you can press, and that will get the seat unlocked to where you can slide it forward out of the way. One thing I really like for the third row, we have buttons actually back here you can press, and that will lift these seats up. Now for these, you have to have the second row not all the way back, or you cannot actually function the third row. So that's one thing you gotta make sure, that these seats are not in the way. In the third row, you're gonna see a speaker up here. We even have LED lighting, and I love how they have their own moonroof up here. There's an air vent and cup holders back here as well. And then the whole headliner in this car is finished in Alcantara, which is a great touch. So then sitting into the third row now, these seats are definitely pretty low. It's basically two seats on a small bench. And if I go ahead and pull this seat all the way back to where it was, I will say legroom's actually not bad So realistically, this is a pretty functional third row. While my knees are hitting that and they are definitely up in my chest with this sitting on the floor, I have plenty of legroom. Headroom is actually really good too. And overall, I mean, you have amenities. There's even little USB-C ports in here. And then with all the light let in from the glass, honestly, not a bad seat. So hopping into the second row now with this Cadillac Vistiq. So this is a pretty nice back seat. Of course, that massive sunroof gives you so much light let in. With these seats, you're gonna get armrests that are gonna fold downwards, which is a really good touch. And there's plenty of room sitting here at 5'11". Have the driver's seat at my height. I have really good knee room and foot room. Armrests are great. I mean, really, I have no complaints sitting here. With that, we have good recline angle for the seats, and we're also able to slide them forwards and back. Also, you're gonna get a touchscreen down here with all of your climate controls for the second and third row. There's plugs, there's air vents down below as well. So overall, this has been a really good family car. We have air vents in the B pillars too. So nice to see just kind of the blend of everything back here. It's a pretty useful family car. And then moving on to the cargo space, you can use the button on the key fob or just stand here for a couple seconds, or you can just press the Cadillac icon and we're gonna pop open the full lift gate. Now, as far as cargo space, behind the third row, we have around 15.2 cubic feet. So it's actually a pretty good little trunk back here. And then underneath the floor, we can lift this up and we have a lot of hidden storage, which is a really nice touch. There's gonna be LED lights, and then we have all the controls for the 2 rows of seating. And then we have more storage over here. There's even a couple tie-down hooks as well. Now, for the seats, we have these 2 buttons. I can just go ahead and press them once. These 2 seats are gonna automatically fold and they're gonna tuck nicely. You are gonna have to be very conscious of where these second row seats are, because many times they will hit and not go all the way down. In this configuration, we have around 43 cubic feet of cargo volume. So it's a pretty roomy back area for this car. And then we have these 2 buttons to just go down, and that'll fold nice and flat kind of manually. So from here, with all the seats down, we have over 80 cubic feet of cargo space. So second row is all manual, but third row, you can easily just press the button and get these to go back up. So setting off in the Cadillac Vistiq in Sport Mode and V, this thing packs a punch. For being a 3-row SUV, honestly, this is one quick vehicle. We just tone it down. I like how you can just kind of go back and forth between the V mode or not. But in the Tour mode, obviously the softer suspension and everything, this is a really good family SUV. It drives like a Cadillac as expected. Suspension is super comfortable. You have a really good view around too. You're nice and high up. It's a nice place to be. You feel like you're in a high-end luxury car. Over your right shoulder, visibility is pretty good. Same with the left. The rear, like, D pillar way back there, maybe is a little bulky, but honestly, it's pretty easy to see around. I love the camera. These side mirrors are a little small for being such a big SUV, but you kind of get used to it, and I really haven't had complaints. It's been nice. Seats are really comfortable up front. Armrests are in a great position too. I mean, it's just a great spot to be. I love how they've integrated all the climate together, so I can easily configure everybody's climate so everybody's been always comfortable, and the screen in the back makes it really easy for second row passengers to further make adjustments for everybody in the back. So I feel like they've just added some nice luxuries to make this easy to use and look really nice at the same time. This drives really smooth too. Just going around some sweeping turns. I mean, it is just a really nice driving car. Even being an electric car, I mean, the steering has enough feedback to make you feel like you're in something that, you know, you're kind of commanding the drive. So it's really nice just to be in it. In sport mode, stiffens up a little bit, but still, it's a big SUV, so it's not gonna be that crazy sporty. But I mean, you can still kind of drive this and get on it and have fun with it. So it's a cool family SUV that is fun to drive, but it can also just be luxurious and comfortable to drive too. Of course, with the massaging seats, you can just be in the utmost luxury up front. I don't have any like major complaints with the way it drives. It is a very quick accelerating vehicle, so the whole family can get moving really quickly, which I really like. It is super quiet. You don't hear wind noise or road noise, even with the 23-inch wheels with pretty low profile tires for an SUV. I mean, I've just had no complaints. It's just a really good to drive car. So just a smooth Cadillac, and the thing I like with electric luxury cars, it actually makes a lot of sense just because the acceleration is so seamless. There's no extra noises or vibrations to where it aids in this being a luxury car where everything just feels really, really good. Hitting some quicker bumps too. That suspension, I mean, it just absorbs bumps so well. This thing feels so solid. It feels like an absolute tank. I can't imagine how the Escalade IQ feels if this feels like a big luxury SUV. That thing's even bigger. but this just tackles bumps, tackles the road. Like seriously, this is a nice car, and everything you touch and feel feels like a high-end material. I mean, you definitely feel like you're in something very special. I keep saying it looks like a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The way this interior is laid out, I mean, if you took the badges off and you didn't quite know every brand out there, you could totally mistaken this for like a Rolls-Royce or something. It just has that type of road presence, and it is really cool. The way this car drives is really nice, especially with the V mode on. I mean, this is a big, heavy family SUV, and it is fast. I mean, it packs a punch. You are moving. I've had no problem just getting into high-speed traffic, getting out of the highway. I mean, it is a nice car to drive. I also like how, you know, electric cars kind of don't have any soul, in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan. But I think when you take the EV and put it into a luxury car, I think that's when, in my opinion, it makes so much more sense, just because you don't necessarily need soul and character in a luxury car. You need quietness, refinement, and the quick acceleration that is so zippy, I feel like makes this even nicer. So I like this being an electric car. I think this is like just a solid choice. And the fact that it can still drive fun. I mean, it's such a big car, and yet, you know, I can go fast around turns and kind of play with it. And even when you look at pricing, 94 grand, obviously it's not a cheap car, but this is right in line with normal gas cars like a Mercedes GLS or a BMW X7. So for being an electric car, this is no more expensive than the alternative gas versions of other brands. But that is about it for this 2026 Cadillac Vistiq. Again, I don't really have any major complaints. I just feel like it's a nice car to drive. It's functional for the family. It's got all the tech. It's got the room. You know, we had the baby in the back, and we can stand up kind of in the captain's chair area to maneuver her in and out of the seat. So it's very roomy in here to just do the family stuff. So no complaints, especially with the fact that you can put those third rows down and up so quickly. It's been pretty functional. Maybe I wouldn't mind some electronic controls for the second row to make it a little more simple, but I didn't see that hindering us at all for the week. But there you guys go, the newest Vistiq. Honestly, something to absolutely take into consideration if you're looking for not the biggest three-row out there, but a functional three-row SUV. It has all the luxuries, and the EV aspects, I think, make this even nicer of a luxury car than you might expect. There you guys go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for plenty more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.